sugar. You hear sugar is bad for you. You hear it's good for you. What's the truth? In this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to control your own sugar. My name is Leslie Urbas. I'm a registered dietitian and a personal trainer. And I want to break down a little bit of that nutrition label and the stuff you've heard about sugar. So there's a combination of things here. We do have what's called good sugar and bad sugar. Good sugar is what is naturally occurring already in the food. So what I mean by that is there is sugar in our carbohydrate foods. Things like wheat and fruit and vegetables technically have a tiny bit of sugar that's naturally occurring in them. Just like your flour has naturally occurring things in it, so does your food. So you have naturally occurring sugar, which is good. That means that that was put there by the product, by the particular organism to be placed there. However, we also have what's called an added sugar. What I mean by that is, let's say I'm making bread, okay? And I'm using the wheat and whatever else I'm putting in there, the yeast and so on and so forth, into my product. When I literally pick up a sugar packet or honey or some other type of sweetener and I pour it into it, I've now added sugars into the product. It's these added sugars that we add into the product that are bad for our health. These things can help us raise our cholesterol, can increase our risk for diabetes, can not improve blood sugars, can cause other health issues. And these are the sugars we're warranted to stay away from. So on your food label now, if you were to look at a nutrition facts panel, most nutrition facts panels say total carbs, then underneath it they'll tell you total fiber, and then they'll tell you total sugars. And now underneath that total sugars, there's actually added sugars. So if the total sugar said something like 15 grams, and there were 8 grams of added sugar, 8 of the 15 are added by us versus the other 7, which were just naturally occurring in the product. So how much is too much? Typically, a good guide I like to use is it should really have less than 10 grams of added sugar in whatever you're eating. Now, this is physically impossible if we're talking cookies, cakes, or candies. And that doesn't mean they're not allowed in your diet. It just means obviously be more cautious, which we know we should anyways, right? However, you can eat those things without shame and guilt. And if you don't know that, I will put the link to my video before this that talks about decreasing the shame and guilt cycle. However, in order to actually achieve what you want with sugar is making sure that you are able to follow through with getting not as much added and have more naturally reoccurring. So you can have fruit, you can have grains, just look for the ones that have less added sugar. If it's a piece of fruit, it shouldn't have any added sugar. But if it comes in a can, we may have messed up a little bit what we put in there. So when you're looking, note, sugars are not bad. It's the added sugars that are bad. So in order to control how much sugar you have in your day, just be cautious about the sugars that are added into your products and keep those numbers on each label, preferably less than 10. If you like this video, please hit like, subscribe. If you have any questions, please comment below. Outside of that, I hope to see you in the group Weight Loss and Wellbeing for High Performers. The link is highlighted below. I hope you guys have a great day.